Okay, so let's enter the cave and see what we find. Collect four clumps, collect Serena's letters, collect Serena's Sirona letters.
Better have a look around. See about the Horcrux and the box of letters.
Exactly. So we need a fire spout.
Incendio! Confringo!
Yeah, that's better. Let's move back to here.
That's at least one Horcrux. Revelio.
What's that way? Okay, so that's just the exit. I was wondering if there was a way around to it the other side. Right. Kind of expecting some kind of sea monster. Ooh, let's yeah, that's not good. One. No, Glacius won't help. I was silly.
Confringo.
That's better. And anything else in here? Not that I can see. What's here? If anything. Nope. Just another way round.
Getting there. Just a few more Horcrux to harvest.
Okay. Seems a long way down. What's down there? That's a big box.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's something this way as well. What's this way?
Revelio.
Okay, we got a table. It's kind of cool.
Revelio.
They make a weird noise. Ah. Whenever we find one of those, what's on the other end is not good.
Either I'll have to fight that troll,
Oh, that's
or avoid it altogether.
on. Well, I'm not avoiding, that's for sure. Z. Is there a way to lock it in? Ooh. Okay. Wrong one. Z. Ooh, this is not going to go well. I need to... Ouch. Oh, that wasn't much fun. That one wasn't much good either. So, X. Are you gonna let me have an X? Nope, apparently not. Guess I'm just not quite... Ooh! I'm glad I got that portion. Ouch, come on, let me through. Whoa! Right. So, switch down, think to 2. Whoa!
Should think they felt that in London.
Think I felt it in the deep in the bones. I was thinking there might have been a way to trap inside. Can't see any interacts. Then I was kind of busy trying to dodge.
Almost there. One more plant to harvest.
It was a little toy.
That's all the hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio.
Right, anything else? What's here? Oh, it's another one of those, so...
Lumos.
Thought there was another entranceway on the opposite side of... Ah, that's okay, it's a kind of a dead end. Grab the Dittany, grab the Horcrux. So although I need to give some to the lady, I also need some for potion brewing.
Revelio.
Don't think there's anything that way, was there? Nope. So this is the way forward. Wow. Just wondering how on earth they got. Guess maybe they lowered it down from up there? The troll in there.
Revelio.
It's the only way I can think anyway. So what's down here? Bunch of stuff. Three.
Revelio.
Okay, we got a whole lot of these, so we should be okay for brewing a few potions. It's nice that you can collect these ingredients as you're doing the quests. Shrigglefig, search. Right, so how do we get out? Ah, over there.
Revelio.
Oh, I missed a plant. Never mind. A squirrel. Oh, letters. Dear Sirona, when I arrived here I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of class had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly Legimens, but I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the Three Broomsticks when you spotted me huddled in a corner staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, my quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but confident, contented, which sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marvelled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense, I mean everyone around you, without apology. Embracing who you were and who they were, it was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realised that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year witch I had been seems worlds away, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub, and so generally extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Mirabelle. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Sprout that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can, for their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Dear Sirona, conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether, and now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Dear Sirona, I sent a note separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill to parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about the ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate your including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that. Ravenclaw is no match for Slytherin this year. Most gratefully yours, Philomena. Right. So there's two more. Okay, so here's the box.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
Okay, and let's get the next letter. Happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchen to ask Benki to make your favourite cream chowder Crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius, that Penky. Dear Mrs. Sprottle, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvellous fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same ways. Yours gratefully, Sirona.
I think
that's cool.
Sirona will be glad to have this back.
And sounds like an awesome person. Okay.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Horklumps.
Uh-huh. See bad guys at the bottom. There we go.
Lumos.
Oh, so we need to climb back up.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. No worth of be it upon your head when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. I'm always giving them.
Did you drop anything? Nope.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Got rid of them. I think it's up on the cliff, and never mind. Okay. Okay, let's grab you and fill up my bar a bit more for when I need it, because I will need it. Okay. Almost there. So we can go speak to Mrs. Sprottle.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to
Okay.
have it back.
We'll fast travel back there though, because we've already wandered up the path. Hogsmeade. Sirona is here, so if we go to this one here, then we'll see what quests and exploring we can do. Troll was definitely a little bit mean.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
Well, I read them, but we'll ask her
I
anyway.
wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Oh.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
That's cool. So we've 1 of 18 completed, so there's still a lot of side quests to do, which is awesome. Let's go into the quest log. Meet Deke. They're the main ones though. Suggested level 10. I think we're going to head to the castle and do some exploring. There were so many other places we hadn't looked at. And if we can find one more of these, then we can unlock a lower level Alamoro too. Oh, I can't say the word today. Apologies. Hogwarts. And go to the library. We'll go to potions class. Then we'll try and set a waypoint to one of the other areas that we haven't explored. So that's the astronomy ring, and that's the bell tower. Let's Summoner's Court. Let's go to the West Tower and see if we can get that lit up, and then we'll But I don't know whether I saw any demiguise in potions, or if I've actually...
Oh, too good! Too good!
Nope.
And Peeves wins the House Cup!
Not seeing much of anything, but it was worth a quick look. Okay. There are 2 doors. Well, I've been down here. Okay. So many rooms. So it wants me to go this way.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those would come.
Revelio.
Outside. Oh, yeah. I need to start that quest afterwards too. What level are you? You're level 2. Wrong way.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very
Luke and Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single...
Okay, so somewhere in
Don't
there.
get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs
You
down.
should see your face!
So there's a chest there, I'm just not sure how we get to it.
Fairness
Revelio.
being hung here, why it warrants looking into. Foul smell.
This passage is relative nondescript as far as the passages go. However, the mishandling of a crop of Mumblus Mimbletonia in the 16th century and accompanying tsunami of stink sap left it with a rancid odour that even the strongest scouring charms cannot seem to eradicate. Oh dear.
Revelio.
See if there's anything else around. Something outside anyway. Oh,
Revelio.
okay, let's... Invisible. Gives me 500, that's good. Now is this one... That's not what I want. Let's escape out. Bell Tower. It's not lit up, so I can't have explored everything, or there's still something that needs doing. Okay, let's see if we can explore a bit more. Must be something I'm missing. Okay, so that's going to take me back in there, isn't it? Let's go around the outside. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. A walkway between there. It's just roof. Probably not going to let me down, is it? Yeah, didn't think it would. There's no doorway there. The wrong key.
Transfiguration has always come easily to me. I suppose some minds are less suited to it than others.
Yeah, let's explore this way.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's a lock. Oh, it's a level 1 lock. That's okay.
Alohomora.
There you go, unlocking things. Right in front of the teacher. A letter. Dear Professor Weasley, thank you for your owl. I was overjoyed to hear that this is the most recent crop of this most recent crop of the 7th years includes a number of students who may be both interested in and well situated for a career at the ministry. Of course, their hours will provide confirmation of the latter, but equally invaluable to our recruitment process is your opinion. You have a unique perspective given your experience with us, and for that I am truly grateful. I look forward to further updates as the term progresses. Respectfully yours, Farius Spivin, Minister of Magic, London. Okay.
Revelio.
Well, that side to side? It has to be outside, yeah. Hello. I wasn't in your room. Mm-mm. Hey.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, we can go in here.
Alohomora.
What can you say? Locked doors.
Revelio.
Okay.
Alohomora.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, so we have a chest and a left. Professor Binns, I must say I was baffled by your recent observations that students, in your opinion, seem to be rather lethargic. I can confidently say that I have not seen evidence of such lethargy in my own class. I even took it upon myself to speak to some students in the hope of getting to the bottom of this anomaly. Upon this, I soon learned that you have been lecturing them on the little known facts of historical conflicts. Perhaps you might think of moving more swiftly through the finer details. One of them was almost in tears describing a test question pertaining to Grimbold Weft and the number of buttons found on a wizard's garment in the rebellion of 1752. Apparently one additional button above the norm had been affixed. It is entirely up to you, but students likely struggle to appreciate such nuances. Only my opinion, of course, and I do hope you don't mind my mentioning. Sincerely, Abraham Ron. Okay. Oops, I'm knocking things over.
Revelio.
Anything else in here? Nope. Sphinx statue. The Sphinx, a beast with a human head on a lion's body, has been used by witches and wizards for centuries to guard valuables and secret hideaways due to its intelligence and affinity for puzzles and riddles. Okay. Wrong one. We want the grab, not the repulse. Try that again. Nope, I didn't do that at all. Put it on my bar and forgot to switch the bar. Okay, so that's a level 2 unlock. Okay. What's this?
Confringo. Descendo.
Just wondering if there's something different about this wall because of the pattern or lack of.
Descendo.
Maybe not. Just seems a little weird. So each of the others has some kind of panel on them. And you said about a puzzle. Okay.
Revelio.
Well, maybe not. Just seems a little unusual. Oh, I heard a key. There we go. Where are you going? You're going upwards?
Black is without a doubt the Warlock.
Here we go. Oops, sorry. Seems kind of mean, even though it's a key. There we go. Okay, so what's in here?
Revelio. Alohomora.
Okay, so we can unlock this. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. What are you going to give me? A hat. And it's a better hat than I've already got. So gear. So it would go up by 1. But that has increased damage with Incendio. But that's fine because I don't tend to use Incendio that often. And let's remove the hat. Scarf. Oh, it's locked. That would reduce. Okay, so that would go up 12. And that's Crucio though. That would go up 1. Okay, we'll put it on because it's going to increase it by 12. But it's not going to help with a spell. Talents. Oh, we have 1 talent point. Let's remember requirements. Invisibility, endurance. Okay, spells. Enemies and slice through impacted enemies to strike additional targets. Confringo impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. I think we'll do that one because we tend to use that one. Oh, it's already on. What's this? That's Bombarder. That's where I saw Bombarder. Okay. Okay.
Revelio.
Ah, there's some bells. Okay. Came in that way. Let's have a look here. Oh, I've been here. Okay. Right, so there's a room there. Oh, I can now unlock this. That's awesome. We'll just explore this room and then we will call it a day, and then we will go on to one of the other quests in the next. But I'm curious what's in here first. So I wanted to explore some. Right, so you were. Right? Just trying to remember which spell it was for that.
Revelio.
Anything else? A whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so we have another one of those. Wiggenweld. Okay, Revelio. Right, so 2 plus that animal. And that one is there, and it starts at 0, so 2 plus 2 is 4, so that gives us 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that is kind of the lizardy kind of gecko thing. And 1 and 3 is 4 plus 3, which is Hydra thing. Okay, so you. You. Anything else?
Revelio.
Don't think so. It's cool exploring all these things. But we'll call it there, and next time we will go on and do one of the quests or side quests. We'll make a decision then.